crazy bid for Leo Messi. That was an important bid and is still an important bid because it's the same proposal, is more, not just 400, more than 400 million euros per season. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. And today guys, I wanted to clarify something about Leo Messi. Many questions about this situation, what's going on with Hilal, with Barcelona and more, and also what happens with Raphinha at Barça. Let's jump into it. And so guys, the first news we have to clarify today on Leo Messi is about him returning a training with PSG. Because yes, after the suspension decided 1 week ago by Paris Saint-Germain for Leo Messi, so 2-week suspension, what happened? That on Friday last week, Leo Messi with a public statement said sorry to the teammates, to the club, to the manager, to everyone at PSG because of his Saudi trip not authorized by the club. What happened? That today, on Monday, Messi is back at training with Paris Saint-Germain squad. This is an important news because it's going to put the situation more calm between Leo Messi and PSG. There was a big tension last week. Then they were able to clarify, also thanks to Messi's video, this situation. And so now everything is more calm and it's going to help PSG for the final games of the season to win the title and then to part ways between Messi and PSG at the end of the season. But what's the point right now, guys? It is important to answer some of your questions, waiting to see if Messi will be available for the Ajaccio games or not in the weekend. This is still unclear, but it's important to understand, and we have many questions about Hilal, about Barcelona and more. In the last hours, we had reports of a done deal between Leo Messi and Hilal. Guys, I was the first one to tell you, it was more than 1 month ago, beginning of April, of Hilal, crazy bid for Leo Messi. That was an important bid and is still an important bid because it's the same proposal, is more, not just 400, more than 400 million euros per season. It includes some sponsorship deal, so it's a very big proposal. It was made at the beginning of April, not now. Beginning of April. You can find the video here telling you all the details of that proposal. And the proposal is still valid. Many people say, no, Messi rejected. I still remember in the last few weeks, that was not the case. The proposal is on the table and Messi priority remains the same. European football. Messi wants to continue European football, but the situation with Hilal remains ongoing in the sense that the proposal is on the table. Hilal are trying in every way to convince Leo Messi. The bid is there. It's the biggest proposal ever in football. Again, more than 400 million euros per season. So this is a crazy salary proposal. And also they're trying to tempt other players to join Saudi League and to play eventually with Leo Messi. But what's going on? Well, I can guarantee to you that as of today, on Monday, Leo Messi has not agreed anything yet with Hilal. At the moment, it's not a done deal. At the moment, it's not something completed. So this is the state of the situation between Hilal and Messi. They want him, but it's not something completed. It's not something agreed. And it takes time before Leo Messi can agree a deal with any club because of his contract, because of the sponsorship deals. So it's not something that fast. So get ready to wait on the Messi situation before we can say, okay, it's a done deal. So Hilal are still there. And then with Barcelona, guys. I tried to explain to you in the last few days that Barcelona are still there. Barcelona are trying to make it work, but they also know that with financial fair play is something absolutely not easy. I told you 10 days ago that Barcelona were feeling this is very difficult to bring Leo Messi back, and this is still the feeling. It's something complicated, but Barcelona are still there to try. They are speaking to La Liga with their plan for financial fair play, but to make it happen, there are 3 crucial steps. The first one is to reduce salaries. And so some of the players who are already at the club, for example, Sergio Busquets, for Busquets, the only options are now Barcelona or Saudi. These are the 2 options. He's no longer speaking to MLS clubs, as I told you 1 month ago. For him, it's Barça or MLS clubs, or Saudi clubs, not MLS clubs. But what's the point? In case he stays at Barcelona, he has to reduce his salary in a very important way. And this is also for other players who are already at the club. They have to reduce their salaries. Then Barcelona have to sell players. This is really important. And we will touch on Raphinha, because selling players means bringing in new money, but also to reduce salaries, of course, because players would leave. And so this is the second crucial point. And then third point, to register players who are already at the club, but not registered to La Liga. Like Gavi, we know Gavi signed the new deal with Barcelona, but still not registered to La Liga. So once they have completed 3 steps, they will have the green light from La Liga for Leo Messi. You can understand by yourself that it's not something fast or easy. This is why Barcelona has complicated this Messi story, but they are still there. They are still trying. And for Leo Messi, it's important important, before accepting anything else, to understand if there is also a 1% of chance with Barcelona, he will keep things open with Barça. But the timing will be important. Messi doesn't want to arrive again at the beginning of August before deciding his future, with big surprises with La Liga as it happened 2 years ago. So it's important the timing of the story, but Barcelona are still there fighting. The offer from Hilal is there. MLS interest with Inter Miami remains confirmed, but at the moment we know, again, the priority of Messi is European football, so let's follow the story day by day, but it's not something done or decided. And again, guys, let's get prepared to wait, because it's not something fast. In 48 hours, in 24 hours, this week, it will take some time before we know more on the future of Leo Messi. So the conversations continue. This is the state of the situation. Also, guys, important to say about Barcelona, selling players want to watch in case Barcelona will be able to bring Leo Messi back and to have the green light on the financial fair play, is for sure Raphinha. Not because they want to sell Raphinha. From what I understand, Xavi is super happy with Raphinha. So happy with his attitude, happy with his performances. But with Raphinha, Barcelona feel they can make big money. Newcastle interest is there since last year. Chelsea interest is there since long time. They wanted the player last year. But at the moment, still nothing in concrete negotiations with Barça, because it also depends on Leo Messi. So it's a domino of situations. This is why for Raphinha it's important to wait, because in case Barça will not be able to bring Leo Messi back, the Raphinha situation could change and he could stay regularly with no negotiation at Barcelona. So we have to follow this step by step, but for sure for Raphinha the situation is one to watch. For Ousmane Dembélé, I want to clarify one more time, for Xavi he's untouchable. The relationship Dembélé-Xavi, Dembélé club is great. He wants to stay. He has already disclosed 50 million euros, only valid in July, but it's important to say that Dembélé wants to stay and Barcelona are expected to have new contacts to extend his contract very soon. And so, guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories, Leo Messi, Raphinha, and more. What do you expect for this domino of players? And also, guys, let me know your thoughts here in the comments. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and see you soon with Fabrizio. Ciao.